Hey guys, Rob here with another Konjure cast. So after yesterday's episode where we reviewed the DIY for reducing some of that heel lift with slippery liners, I had a few people see the King soles on that other pair of USD 7s that I showed and hit me up asking about the soles. So today I wanted to show you guys my King soles that Andrew made for me for these USD 7s. Now, these USD 7s are meant for another project. I have a set of the new G-Boots skins from Spain coming. So, been waiting quite a while for them. We had some mix-ups with shipping and they got lost, went back to Spain, and they are going to be back here soon. So they're headed for these boots, and then I'll get into the review for that. But today I will give you guys a closer look at these custom King soles, and yeah, we'll go over a little bit about how what I think about them and how they're made, and pretty cool stuff. But before we get to that, we're gonna go over but we're gonna open some blade mail. So everybody loves getting stuff in the mail, especially when it's from skate shops and skate brands. And I love opening this stuff, so I might as well just do it with you guys and share the experience. So the first package that I'm opening up today is from Gabe up at Thorough Shop. I think this has been sitting here for weeks. I'm not entirely sure what I ordered. All right, got some bearing spacers. I want to test some different ones, measure them, see how they fit with different frames and wheels. I noticed with these Sola frames, setting them up, that I had some weird issues with some spacers working properly and some not, so I just wanted to test a few different ones. I think those were from Eulogy, perhaps. Alright. We've got some Anui all-around wrist braces. So we will take a closer look at these. I have some real nasty tendonitis going on in my right arm, and it's caused from falling all the time and flexing my wrist back like that. It's not so much the impact, it's just the stress on the tendons running up through the arm. So I really need to start wearing a wrist brace, at least on that right side, to support that wrist a little bit. The Anui wrist brace, I kind of just asked around, and I wanted something that had the front and back support. I really like the way this lace structure works, and I know a couple people riding these gloves and enjoy them, so we'll give them a try. So that's the first thing, or I'm sorry, the second thing we got from Gabe. And last thing in here, other than some stickers and stuff, a set of laces. Not very exciting normally, but these are a set of Seba laces. If you have never tried the Seba SX or Seba CJ or any of those variants, I believe the freestyle models as well come with these laces. It's not a waxed lace, it's a regular lace, but it's wider and it has a seam down the middle. It is probably one of the tougher laces on the market. I just recently broke my last set, and that's after about 3 years of use. Yeah, just about 3 years on several different boots. So really excited to get these going. I think these are actually going to go on the custom adapt, so we'll see how that goes. And then another package here. This is from 50/50 Frames. So I'm trying to remember what I ordered from my good friend Law over there. Let's tear this one open. Don't need scissors. Oh yes. 50/50 bearings. So I'm kind of a bearing snob, especially with my higher end big wheel stuff. I go for the nice, good, expensive bearings. For good all around aggressive bearings, 50/50. I have been on my last set for about 6 months now. I don't clean them, they're sealed bearings, so I just kind of wipe them off when I rotate or swap out the wheels, and that is it. I've had absolutely no issues. I've had 0 failures with them yet. Just really great bearings. So I needed a fresh set to set up those Sola frames. 50/50 is my choice of bearings there. And then, last but not least, a fresh 50/50 long sleeve tee. Killer old school logo. Gray, my favorite color, of course. Really cool. So that's the mail for today. We're gonna take a closer look at these King Soles. Other than that, everything else, let's see. We have two announcements actually. So one, I have a new pair of skates coming in this week, and I'm going to be giving you guys a closer look at those. I'm not going to test them out because they're not my size, but I am going to give them away. So more info on that coming up this week. Also, Konjure brand is going to be dropping a new product this week. So keep an eye out for a video announcing that within the next few days. And that's all I've got for today. So it's Sunday afternoon. Couldn't get out to skate today. It's just nasty and storming out. So I wanted to hang out with you guys. And here we go. Let's take a look at some King Soles. All right, King Soles. So by now you guys have seen so many examples of these. They're extremely popular. Andrew is custom making soles for just about every boot out there, and if he hasn't made it yet, he probably will soon. Basically, he is custom molding them to the individual shapes, and they are all made one-off, or at least a couple at a time, and they're made custom for use. So this particular plate was designed to my specifications. He asked me a few questions about what I was going to do with them, how I was going to set them up, frame, etc. So one thing that I wanted to do, especially with this setup, is make it wider. That is a wide positive side sole. And the reason for that, aside from the fact that I like a wide sole because I'm an old guy, is that this frame, the Wish frame, with 72mm wheels, with or without, it just rides a little bit higher. There's a little bit more height at that H block, which people have spoken about. And what this wide sole is going to do for me is permit me to have a perfect 45-degree Royale angle and not have to be boned over too far. I like getting low on my tricks, but I don't want to have to work too hard. So it's a little bit of a cheater setup. So as you can see, everything fits perfectly flush to the boot. Sorry, I've got some cat hair stuck in here. Again, this boot is going to be getting those G-Boots skins, so I'm very excited about that. It is going to look really great with that black leather, a little bit of gray cuff showing through, gray frames. Super cool. So I'm very excited about that. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So let's take a closer look at the boot without the frames attached. So here you can see, you can kind of get a better idea of how he's machining these and cutting them out. You can see that little bit of a wider opening there where he had a router around that radius. Another thing with these soles in particular is that he cut the UFS frame channels a little bit deeper for me. So that also enables that taller frame to sit a little bit deeper up into the sole and give me a slightly lower ride height, or at least a slightly better Royale and Farfignugan angle. Nice slick UHMW material. Of course, I have not used these yet because I'm keeping them fresh for those G-Boot skins, but when I review those boots, as far as the skins go, I will review these soles as well. So I'm very excited to get skating them. Really excited to get back on the Wish frames again as well. And yeah, it should be great. So that's all I've got for today. That's the first up close look at the King Soles, and hopefully more footage of me testing them out soon. Have a good day.